What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the show. Of all the research that I've done, of all the down payment assistance programs that exist, Texas, I think, as a state, has the best down payment assistance program that I have seen. The best part is you don't have to be a first-time home buyer. And we are talking about grant money and up to tens of thousands of dollars of gifted money to you to get into your next home. I can't wait to share the details of this. We're jumping in the episode right after a quick word from our sponsor.
Faithful Platform is a small private company that works one-on-one with their clients to custom build diamond jewelry. Unlike many other diamond vendors, Faithful Platform custom builds every single order. Not only that, but they guarantee the best price for your product no matter what. So whether you're looking to buy an engagement ring or an iced out Rolex, use the link in the description to get a free quote today.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Money Metcon. If this is your first time tuning in, this show is about how we use real estate to make our money work hard for us rather than us working hard for our money. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and come along for the journey so you don't miss another video. This video is actually one of many videos and an entire playlist up here of the best down payment assistance programs that I think exist. So if you want to check that out, that resource is up there for you. So jumping into the video, there are two main types of down payment assistance programs that exist. One is a loan. Now, for the purpose of this video, all you need to know is a loan you have to pay back one way or another. The second type of down payment assistance program is a grant, and grants are by far the best type of down payment assistance program because it's literally money given to you. And this down payment assistance program in Texas is a grant. We're talking about free money. So let's not waste any more time. However, I need to mention, if you are a first-time home buyer, stick around until the end of the video. I'm gonna show you another program that you can use and combine it, layer it on top of this program to get even more help getting into your first house. So this grant program is offered by an organization called the Texas State Affordable Housing Corporation. And what they're offering, and this is the juicy stuff, is up to 5% of your loan amount as a grant. What this practically looks like, as an example, is if you get a $200,000 loan, they will give you up to $10,000 of a grant. And similarly, a $300,000 loan, they will give you $15,000 of free money. Now, here's a key point I think you need to be aware of before we get into how do you qualify for this thing and then what are the potential negatives. Notice that this is 5% of the loan amount, not the purchase price of the home. So if you wanted to buy a house and the purchase price was $225,000, you have to know that your loan amount, how much money you're actually borrowing to buy the house, is going to be a little bit less. The reason for this is you're putting a down payment down. So on a $225,000 purchase price, you could have a loan that's maybe $200,000 or $215,000. Now, let me be very clear. This is not a negative. This is not like a sneaky backdoor or somebody trying to trick you. I just want you to be aware that if you're looking for your next house, and it's a $300,000 purchase price, we're not talking about 5% of that. We're talking about 5% of whatever your loan comes in at. It's still free money. This is not at all a negative. So now let's jump into an important part. How do you qualify for this grant program? Really, there are only two major qualification points that I can tell you here for sure. One is going to be your credit score needs to be somewhere around 640. And the second one, with any down payment assistance program, there are income limits. And for this one, it falls roughly around, you have to make less than $89,000 a year to qualify for this program. I want to throw in the small caveat that this can fluctuate according to the county that you're in, so you'll have to check with your loan officer. They'll be able to tell you. Those are really the two main qualification points. Now let me break down some potential negatives, if you want to even call them negatives. Typically with down payment assistance programs, you have to take a higher interest rate when you qualify for the program. When I personally did this with my loan in Colorado, I had to take a 5.5% interest rate. Now that is a little bit higher. In my opinion, it was still worth it. But what's even better with this program is, even though it's a little bit higher, we're not talking fives. We're talking about, from what I've found, 3.5, kind of that 3 or 3.5 range, which is still an insanely low interest rate, to also receive free money. So your interest rate being a little bit higher could be potentially a negative. And the only other negative is you're going to have to pay a little bit more in loan fees or origination fees. We're not talking any crazy amounts. We're talking about maybe $1,000, $1,500. But even still, we're talking about getting free money. There are just some extra fees associated with qualifying for this grant. And finally, as promised, for those who stuck around to the end of the video, I'm going to break down, if you're a first-time home buyer, something else that you can layer on top of this grant program to help you even more. So when you qualify for this grant, you can also qualify for something called a mortgage certificate credit. Now, without overwhelming you with the details, essentially all you need to know is this is technically just a tax break. However, the beneficial part for you is that your lender can use these tax credits to manipulate some of your debt to income ratio, which means if you need a little bump to get over that debt to income ratio hurdle, this can help you bring down that debt to income ratio to finally get you into this loan if you're right on the edge. So essentially this is twofold. You're getting a tax credit and you're able to change your debt to income ratio a little bit on the loan, which might be the last key that you need to actually qualify for this grant. If this video helped you, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, show some love, and then come along for the journey. We are breaking down all the different ways that you can multiply your income, that you can get your money working hard for you rather than you working hard for your money, specifically in real estate. This is John with the Money Metcon. We'll see you in the next episode.